Peace to all. Let us now try to see the movement of the energies for this week. We are now here at the Earth, Air, Fire, Water series, which is the message from our spirit guides. And what we have here is the Angel Tarot deck, and it has been divided into the 4 elements: Earth, Air, Fire, and Water. Now, we will randomly pick a card. They have already been pre-shuffled before, so we will just randomly get some cards from the decks, and then we will try to see what will be our possible future for this coming week. Now remember, this is a random reading and it's a general reading, so it's also timeless. So if you're reading this right now, then this could be your reading for at this moment. And then at the same time also, since it's a general reading, so you just take what resonates with you. Okay, so this is what we hear now. In the element of fire, the message is balance, Archangel Zadkiel, and it says here, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. Okay. For our air element, the message here is the lovers, Archangel Raphael. So here, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions, good health. For the element of water, we have the 4 of water, missing an opportunity, discontent or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. Okay. For the element of earth, the Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. Okay, so from the element of air, element of fire, we see here a person, the angel, no, surrounded by a lot of flowers. And yes, when you are balanced, you are very productive, no? Here we see lovers embracing each other, having an intimate moment in the presence of the angel. Here we see a cup, no? And it's not very clear. Okay, so here, as you can see, there's a person here. There's a cup, no? And this person has his back turned on something. What is this? My eyes are not very clear. Let's see. We'll use my glasses. Wait. Oh, okay, so I made a mistake. No, I thought this is a person, no? But no, this is part of the sea. There's this glass here, and you see a mermaid living with bowed head, leaving the glass behind. She's going up to the surface. Okay, no? But there must be a reason why I thought this one is a person. This looks like a guy with a hair and something, no? So it could, if I mistook this for a guy, there must be a reason. And this is a mermaid, a female one. So it could be that 2 people might have started a relationship in the recent past, and they were not satisfied with the cup of their relationship. And so both are turning away from each other. They are in the process of moving away from each other, and they are both immersed in the sea. So both are immersed with a lot of moments of silence and inner contemplation. They are deeply reflecting on their relationship. Hmm. But here, when you look at the element of fire, there is the lovers, and there seems to be contentment and intimate relationship between them. Okay. While here, there's a need for balance, and in some, it's more, I feel like on a relationship, no? It makes me feel that at this present time you are in a relationship where there is sort of like a hot and cold, warm and coldness, warmth and coldness. There are moments for some of you, you are in a relationship right now where at one moment of your relationship, or one moment of your time together, you are so intimate, so warm, so loving, so caring, and then afterwards suddenly something would happen, and then you would be going to the other extreme. You will fight, you will explode, and then afterwards you'd get angry with each other, and then after you will separate, but after a few minutes you will come back again, or after before the end of the day you would start calling each other again. Maybe after 1 hour, after 2 hours, you will go back again and become sweet and intimate again, and then after a while again you will explode again. It seems like you have always this cycle of being very sweet and at the same time exploding, no? It's like being like a firecracker, boom, and then afterwards you come back again. You are still drawn. So despite of the usual struggles that you have with each other, you always go back to each other. You feel drawn to each other, and there seems to be, I don't know, it seems like the energies that both of you maybe are already reflecting that there is a need for you to have some kind of a balance where you can come into somewhere in the middle instead of remaining in the extreme. It seems like you are in a relationship right now where both of you tend to go to the extremes. At one moment so passionate, and another moment you explode. You get angry with each other, and then just some there are moments where you will feel, I don't want to continue anymore with the relationship because it's very difficult. You always you will feel like that, but then again you will be drawn to each other again, and then there will again be a passionate moment, no? So there is a need for you to have this kind of stability, this kind of balance, no? And I think both of you are wishing for this kind of balance wherein not too intense, no, not too intense, not too much in the extremes. Now, the beautiful thing about it is that despite of these extremes that you are having, no, being together brings abundance into your life, no? It's both of you seems to be at the moment in your life where you are feeling blessed, that good things are coming into your life, no? And despite of the extreme, I guess also in a certain sense there are moments in your life that you feel that these extremes also is one of the reasons why you enjoy being together. You know, you are drawn to each other. No, without the darkness, you don't appreciate the light. No, and the light starts to have color when there is the conflict of red, the conflict of colors, and everything like that. No, so there are moments where you are peacefully, but just one pure color of pinkish white or pinkish like that, and then suddenly there will be a clash of colors again and everything like that. It makes your life very interesting, and I guess maybe it's because also that both of you might have this passionate nature. You are very passionate, that when you put yourself into a project or something, you tend to give it your all. And so it's easy for you to be showered with abundance economically and also in your career, but at the same time also in your relationship, because of this being passionate. No, you go to the extremes, and then your life is a little bit colorful. But I somehow feel that you can get it can be tiring also at the same time. No, that there's a need for you to come to a balance, no, a certain equilibrium, no, because too much reaction, no, can be too hot at the same time, and it can be also require it can require a lot of things from your relation, a lot of energies from both of you, no. So maybe there is an invitation for both of you to a little bit try to find a certain equilibrium. Maybe this is a new relationship, no. If it is a new relationship, it's okay, no, because you're still in the process of getting to know each other, and it's like learning how to dance for the first time. Dance together, the two of you. You're learning how to dance together, and both of you are passionate, so you end up stepping on each other's feet every once in a while, no. But maybe in time, and as long as you continue to try to exert effort in your relationship, no, your relationship, which is abundant and very colorful, no, if you will invest on it, you gradually get to know each other. If the desire is always there to get to know each other, to understand each other's feelings, to spend time to listen also to each other's why certain things are like that, what is the reason why you exploded. You try to learn from each other. It's a learning process. It's like a school of life. So if you start to work on that, then you will be in the process of getting to know each other, no. So within this week, no, maybe this is sort of like a warning for you guys, no. There might be moments in this week which seems to be a pattern, and I don't think you will be surprised with it, no. It seems that for this week there is a possibility that there will be days where you will be very intimate, and there will be days that you will explode. And maybe the invitation for you is to avoid these moments of extreme explosion, no, and also too much sweet and everything. Maybe the invitation for you is to have a certain kind of balance. As you can see here, fire and water are opposite to each other, no. So this temperance, no, will somehow balance the tendency to explode, no. Sometimes you will say, oh, I wish it's only sweetness, no. And it's beautiful because the sweetness somehow brings abundance, so it's beautiful, no. But this is the little bit that this can cause pain in your heart, this part. So for this week, to avoid this one, there may be sort of like you try to get a certain balance in your relationship. Not too much of the passionate, not too much also of you always try to get a certain balance, because sort of like there is a possibility that this week you might also encounter a certain pain in your relationship. So to avoid this one, which can bring you apart, and it's gonna give you unnecessary pain, no? But it can also be a lesson of life. But it's good, no? Forewarned is forearmed, no? This week is what we see here is a possible future. You can avoid this by trying to get a certain balance. Now, for this intimacy, no, the intimacy also, and there is also here the abundance, no. Too much intimacy might prevent you from being productive. Okay, so you need to have a certain balance here also, no. Yes, it's good to be sweet and intimate, but if you spend too much time together, you might not be able to get things done this week. Okay, so you try to get a certain balance also, so that it will be a balance of being intimate with each other, but at the same time still remaining productive. For those of you who are single, no, there might be some conflict that you will encounter. It can be in the workplace, or it can be also a certain boredom in what the path that you have chosen right now in your life. For some of you, there might be this week, you might start to feel like you're not satisfied with the situation that you are in right now. as if you are looking for something more. I don't know, maybe there's a need for you to reflect why you made that choice. There might be a need for you to reflect also if you will continue on this path that you have chosen in your life. For those of you who are single, and for those of you who are single, there will be moments for you to get to know yourself more, intimate moments. So there might be an invitation for you to spend more time in solitude. And when you spend time in solitude, there might be some clashes within you. There might be some past things that might surface, past experiences that might surface and might cause you pain and might cause some disappointment in your life. But it's part of life. Life is not complete without those experiences that cause us pain. It's the past already. You let it go. Just as this person, she's bowed with her bowed head. She's leaving it behind. She accepts that it's past. We need to accept that the past is part of our life, but we need to let it go. And we need to nurture our inner self. Both the good and the bad, we need to embrace. The inner child, the child that has been hurt, we embrace it, we comfort it. So this coming week, for those of you who are single, there might be a need for you to nurture your inner child. But don't worry, this week is going to be abundant for you also. And then we need to create a certain balance. But you might be going to the extreme. You need to balance between work and at the same time spending time with yourself. Somewhere in the middle. The sweet moderation, of things. Now let us try to see what the oracle cards will give us. Now, for the element of fire, we will be using the Starseed oracle. We already pre-shuffled it, but I shuffled it again. We get one card. For the element of air, we will be using again the Archangel oracle cards. Something. 2 jumped. Oh no, it's 3. 2 of them jump. Well, okay, we'll take all of them. Beloved one. Wow. Prosperity and victory. Okay. Nice. For the element of water, we will be using the Shaman's Dream. Shaman's Dream. Okay, we will get 1. Okay. And then we will, for the element of air, we will be getting from the Archangel animal cards. Okay, we get 1. That's good. It's like a bouquet of flowers. 1, 1, 1, and then 3. The 3 are the flowers, and the 3 ones are the stems of the flowers. Okay, so it's like that. Okay, let's make it a little bit attractive. Okay, so here we see water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Okay, so it's what really is here, So for those of you who are in a relationship, you need to nourish the relationship, So in order to attain this kind of balance, you need to listen to each other. You need to try to understand each other's point of view to avoid this moment of conflict that you might encounter, and or to prevent also this possible conflict that you might have this week. You might have intense emotions right now, so there's a need for you to walk gently with each other, to remain tender, so that you can maintain this tenderness with each other. And you need to water your garden, you need to water your relationship. For those of you who are single, then this is a moment for you to nurture your inner child. But at the same time, you water also your career, whether you're single or you're in a relationship. There's a need for you to water also your career, to nurture your career. Your career right now is blooming. To keep it blooming, like for example, if a plant is blooming and very healthy, to keep the plant healthy, you need to constantly water it, allow it to have the adequate sunlight that it needs, and also if there's a need for fertilizer, you provide it with fertilizer, so you nurture it, no? So there's a need for you to nurture yourself and your relationships. Okay, now let us go to the element of fire. Okay, you are beloved, no? You are the beloved one, and it's beautiful. You are beloved not only by the divine, but you are also beloved by someone, for those who are in a relationship. At the same time, you are beloved. If you are single, you are beloved by God, and you are learning to love yourself. And that is an invitation for you also, no? Nurture your inner child. Archangel Chamuel, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Okay, that's beautiful. So for those of you who are single, keep your eyes open. There might be somebody coming along that will be intimate, but also at the same time, this is a passionate relationship. So if this somebody comes along, no, don't be surprised if there will be a tendency for you to there might be a moment that there's a danger to clash. Now you are already being forewarned that it is possible that it might happen. So try to anticipate, try to understand already this new partner that is coming, no? And try to understand also yourself, what makes you, what triggers you, no? You might be the same, no? So you might be seeing certain things that are similar to with each other, no? So just be careful, no? Somebody is coming, no? You ask help from the angels, from the spirit guides, and from the divine, no? So that you will be able to create a good balance, no? That you will not ending up hurting each other's feeling, no? If you can, but and that you will be able to learn to dance with each other, no? And there is victory. Archangel Sandalphon, your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Okay, so don't worry. No, this week is going to be a week that is going to be interesting, but it will be a week of victory and abundance. Okay. Prosperity. Okay, so it's another one. See, so this is the prosperity. Archangel Ariel, your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. Okay, so listen to your intuition, no? So that you will continue to be, so that you will have this promise of abundance that is being given to you this week. Okay, and now we go to the element of water, which is okay. So the alarm is coming. Excuse me, I apologize for that. Here in the element of water, netcaster, preparations come to fruition. Okay, so yeah, it's as if now that the week is starting, you prepare yourself for the relationship. Now you try to think of interesting things to bring life to your relationship. At the same time, you try to think of things to avoid the possibility of having a conflict this week. At the same time, you try to prepare yourself also so that you can keep and embrace whatever gift will be coming to you this week, no? Anticipate this also, no? Maybe you need to keep a very cheerful disposition at this present time. Okay, kangaroo. So your spirit animal for this week is the kangaroo. Be a force for good. Archangels Rochiel, Jersisa, and Sandalphon. Now, a kangaroo has a pouch where she carries her child. Okay, so yeah, so this is a week where you are invited to nurture your inner child, no? At the same time, if you are in a relationship, to be tender in the relationship, now you will be nurturing your partner. Now you're like putting your partner closer to your heart, because when the child of the kangaroo is on the pouch, it is close to her heart. Okay, so this is a very beautiful thing. And the kangaroo jumps very far and very high, no? So with relation to your career, no, you will be jumping very far and you will be getting places, no, in this coming near future, no. But at the same time, no, be careful. It makes me think that for some of you, there is a possibility of having a baby, okay, a child, bearing a child. No, so be careful also. Too much intimacy this week, no, might end up with too much intimacy this week might end up into having a child, no, okay, so conception, no, so there is a possibility also for that, no. For those of you who are longing for a child, then maybe this is a beautiful week to try to have this child, okay. For those of you who do not want to have children right now, be careful, no. When you become sweet to each other, be careful, no. There is a possibility. I don't know. I suddenly think of it. There's a possibility of having a child. I don't know why I am drawn to these three lights. 1, 2, 3. No. Can be the Trinity, no, which is symbolism of the divine. No. I just hope it's not triplets. If you ever have a child, see here. There's a light in the heart chakra. Okay, so yes, there's a tenderness. No, you have a nurturing personality, and if you have a partner, maybe it's your partner who has the nurturing personality, or maybe both of you have a nurturing personality. There's sort of like a moon behind the kangaroo, so there's a certain mystery. A certain mystery this week. Maybe in the abundance you will find certain adventure. Maybe in your relationship also you will discover new things with each partner, no? From both of you. So, but there's I think the main energy here is this one, no? Trying to strike a balance, no? And try to maintain this abundance, but at the same time also not sacrificing the intimacy, but at the same time not too much intimacy that it will affect already your work, no. At the same time also, if for single people, not too much time alone, that you pamper yourself too much to the point that your work is being sacrificed, no. So I need to listen to these two also, no, because I have a tendency right now to pamper myself. Okay, to strike a certain balance, no, and at the same time, no, there might be conflict this coming week, and we have to be careful with this one, no, whether you are single or with a relationship, no. Just this is like a weather forecast for us, for all of us, including myself, no. We need to be careful. There is a possibility of having a conflict this week. Okay, well, that's it for now. Thank you for being with me. I wish you a beautiful, exciting week, a week filled with love, a week filled with abundance, and hopefully a week without pain-racking conflicts, pain-causing conflicts, and I hope this will be a week that will be filled with balance. Until next time, have a great day.